This is a recap of Chapter 1, Marie Kondo's book on the life-changing magic of tidying up. And in Chapter 1, she gets into explaining how your environment and our relationship to our environment is very impactful on our life and who we are. And by keeping it a very clean and intentional environment of our home, it can bring a lot of, prosperity, life-changing and personal transformations in our life. For her, she talks a lot about how it's important that we practice and learn and develop this process ourselves. It is not ideal to hire someone else to do this all for us. That we must go into all of our belongings personally and decide whether or not to keep it, discard it, and where to put it. And that is the thing that she has found most difficult. That it doesn't matter the type of person we are or the different qualities and personality traits that we all have. Fundamentally, do we know where the item goes, and do we know whether or not we're going to keep it or discard it? She also gets into saying that the idea of tidying up a little bit or doing a little area or space at a time does not work. When doing these types of transformations, it's best to go through a whole category, not section. For example, pick a day and go through all your books and decide which ones are you reading and get rid of the other ones. Keep only what excites you, that you're happy and that brings you joy and happiness to be around. Another day, go through all your clothes. Don't just say, I'm going to go through a dresser, and then the next day I'm going to go through my closet. We go through categories. All my memorabilia. And we go through these things. And this is really essentially the introduction that she gets into talking about how she's been gravitated to this information and practice throughout her whole life. And this is what she found to be foundational in her experience, and how anybody who really goes through her process effectively never has to do it again. So that's pretty much the start of where she's going at with this information. And we'll see what she gets into further in the next chapter.